Episode 6 and very possibly the series finale to the Manchester United FIFA 20 Career Mode series here on the channel. Only have a few more hours of early access, and I do want to finish the season and finish this career mode as promised. As if you guys don't know what's going on in this series, we'll leave a link to the full 5 episodes in a playlist in the description box below. Guys, hopefully you have enjoyed this mini-series. Depending on how this series does on the channel, might bring some more FIFA content to the channel. I love FIFA, and if it doesn't stay on the main channel, maybe on the second channel, but just thank you guys for support no matter what I do, as this might not be the last episode. We'll have to see. We still have to get through 3 months. Might be a lot of games we do play. We're for sure going to play all of the cup finals. Going to play maybe in the Champions League semi-final, final, depending on how we do there. As look at Andre Gray. 15 goals on the season. We just did sign Jamie Vardy and Billy Sharp, as hopefully they can do a job for us. Now, let's see what we have in the mail. I don't think I'm going to worry about the youth squad monthly reports anymore. We have a training injury. Wan-Bissaka's out for 5 months. That's fantastic. Our starting right back's out. I wish I would have saw that on transfer deadline day so I could have replaced him with somebody. But that's unfortunate. That actually happened after transfer deadline day. We got an offer for Pogba. I'm not going to sell him to Messi. I'm not going to sell anybody, so can we stop with the nonsense? Everybody was trying to get Rashford and Martial on deadline day. As we'll check out the last youth squad monthly report. This guy, Evan Morton, maybe he can be the immediate replacement. A 65 overall 17-year-old at the right back position. Dude, that's like magical. This guy still can't be signed. He's only 15. Francisco Tavares is looking all right. Brett Burns, he's way too low overall. Fabio Ribeiro has to improve a little bit. Jose Jackson still looks solid, but we can't sign him because he's only 15 years old. Evan Sullivan, he can be released. He does not look good at all. Larry James, sorry, you're gone. Anthony Burns, he could be okay. This guy, how did you find your way on the senior team? Maybe I signed him. Same thing with Carlos Lins. Did I sign these guys by accident? Jesus Christ. So this guy somehow found his way onto our team. He's 55 overall. I could go and release him, but nah. He maybe that was the universe telling me he needs to be a part of this team. A 55 overall, 6'6". I don't know. As we're going to sim the month of February, see how the results happen there. In our first game, we are going to play the episode Carabao Cup Final, March 1st against West Ham. Looking to get our first bit of silverware on this season. And this is going to be a very important month that we are going to simulate, because we are going to be taking on Lokomotiv Moscow in the first leg of the round of 16, the Champions League. Hopefully we can get a big first win. Alright, so moment of truth. Beat Wolves 3-1. Beat Watford 3-1, who I think is the top of the Premier League. Chelsea, we beat 1-0, so a huge month. Now, did we beat Lokomotiv Moscow? We lost 2-1, as we have to have a huge second leg, as we might get knocked out of the Champions League by Lokomotiv Moscow. As I'm not going to be able to play that game if we play the Cup Final, as that sucks. As I don't have enough time to play all those games, but it's time to go ahead and simulate to the West Ham game that we are going to play. A bunch of things, a bunch of offers retracted, a couple players that are injured, as we are going to get some money for the FA Cup, a whole 208K. That's going to help a lot. With that said, time to go ahead and try to get our first bit of silverware in this series. Carabao Cup Final, West Ham. Let's get it done and lift this trophy. Gareth Bale out on the right. Morton, the young stud, is going to start at right back today. He's 6'1", has 4-star weak foot. He could be solid for us. I'm kind of thinking about, do I start Vardy or Billy Sharp? We'll save him. We'll save him just in case. And we will, Ramos has dropped a lot too, but I think things are solid. This squad should be good enough to beat West Ham and lift this Carabao Cup trophy. But first, I've got to go take a dump, dude. I've been recording for like 4 straight hours. I haven't even ate or pooped, peed or anything. We are going to make it to the final of the FA Cup. I'm going to make sure of it. But Wembley Stadium, host of Man U, West Ham, Carabao Cup Final. Time for us to get our first trophy of the season. Far post, I see you, Gareth Bale. Oh, so close. Fabianski with the save. One, Neil, West Ham. Oh, who is that? That's Haller. Sebastian Haller, their new signing, with the goal. Wow, their first attempt. De Gea with this save literally goes right back to him. Wide open net. 1-0. Oh, that was almost 2-0. First touch. Oh, another save. I think that was Alvarez again. Ronaldo. There it is, baby. Cristiano Ronaldo with a huge goal to notch things up. 1-0. His left foot, what a shot. Far post. Nothing Fabianski could do there. Finally, we get on the board. 1-0, and I'm fully expecting to make it 2-1 extremely quick. Nice job, him, Gareth Bale, link up play. What a shot. This is it. This is 2-1. Ronaldo, no way. It doesn't get saved. You never save Ronaldo's shot when it's one-on-one with the keeper. Poor Fabianski had nothing to do there. Cristiano Ronaldo found space. A nice pass to find him. One-on-one with the goalkeeper. As that was Gareth Bale again with the pass. Him and Ronaldo's link-up play is impeccable. As far post again. Ronaldo's loving the left side of that net. 2-1 Man U. Hopefully we run riot the rest of this game. Come on. Nice. That should be halftime. 2-1 lead. The comeback. As maybe Ronaldo gets on this. Maybe he does. Just a split second longer and he would have been there. But hey, the 2-1 lead after being down 1-0. I'll take it. Hopefully we can get a comfort goal here early on in the second half. Not good at all. How did he get behind him? David De Gea. What a save. That's Martin's fault. Martin, the young buck, allowed Felipe Anderson to get behind him. But hey, that's what we have a world-class keeper for. Back into Ronaldo. Gareth Bale with so much space. Nice run. Gareth Bale, come on. Penalty. Oh, I'm sick. Cristiano Ronaldo from the cam position. Here he is. Vardy was in. It was the wrong pass. That's going to be a free kick right on the outside of the box. As, yes, Cristiano Ronaldo, we're going for this. I don't know exactly what's going on here. But we're going to shoot this. We're going to shoot this. I don't... What? Oh, my. Oh my, it was so close. Oh gosh, not like this. Get the ball out, thank you. Nice. Overlap and run for Marcelo. Or not, just hold on. Hold on to the ball. Oh, here they are, the last chance. There it is. Carabao Cup champions. Not easy. Didn't play really our best starting 11. And we played a good team, so no real excuses. 2-1 win. It was ugly. Ronaldo with the brace gives us the win. Let's just celebrate our first bit of what will be a lot of trophies for this season. Celebrate, you bunch of young Padawans. A lot of this to come the rest of the year. Oh, it's going to be Sergio Ramos holding up the trophy. Wait for it. There it is. So freaking happy. The first of many. On to the next one. Oh, this is the big one. We beat Bournemouth 2-0, and now it is time for the second leg. The round is 16 versus Lokomotiv Moscow, down 2-1 on aggregate. This game is at home, so we should be able to win this game. All we need is a 1-0 victory. We win 3-1. We advance into the quarterfinals of the Champions League. That's all we needed. We got exactly what we need. So for the rest of March, we drew against Everton 2-2, which is good because they're in the top 4. We drew against Man City 1-0, and we drew against Sheffield United. That cannot be good. Against Brighton, we drew. We drew 4 straight matches. That's in the FA Cup, and now we have got to take on Manchester City in the quarterfinals of the UEFA Champions League. We'll go ahead and simulate until the second leg. And hopefully we won the first leg. Beat Bournemouth 3-1. Lost to Brighton 2-0. We drew against Spurs 1-1. And we drew against Man City 2-2. Timothy Fosu-Mensah got injured again. A few more scouted players. Players leaving on international leave. Nothing way too crazy. And this is an away leg. Oh, this is not good. This is not good at all. Got to win this game against Man City. It drew at home. We drew away. And that means... Hold on. I'm like 100% sure we're advancing. Because on away goals, they had 2 away goals to our 3. So that's insane, dude. A 102nd minute goal from Marcus Rashford sends us through to the Champions League semifinal. I'm hoping I'm right there. As yes, you look at our objective, reach the semifinal of the Champions League. What the heck is going on? We might actually do the quadruple, dudes. What is actually going on here in this career mode as we are balling the heck out? As looking at the office, we have a few player chats which we really don't care about. We got 10 million in prize money. It's going to be Atletico Madrid as we're going to go ahead, cancel the sim. We're going to simulate all the way to the second leg into the month of May as hopefully we can make it to the Champions League final so we can play it on the channel. Last few results, we drew again at Crystal Palace 1-1. We drew Man City, that was the Champions League. Beat Aston Villa 2-0. Beat Southampton 2-1. We lost to Atletico Madrid 1-0 in the first leg. And hopefully that was not the home leg, as it was. We've got to beat Atletico Madrid by 2 goals or more, or out in the semifinal, as we need a monumental upset here to come out of here and advance. And I genuinely think we do. What is actually going on? That means it is 2-2 on aggregate. We have the 2 away goals to their 1. And we advance into the Champions League final. Ronaldo sends us through in the 59th minute. Martial did get injured. But guys, I think the team we built actually did get it done. 2 times having to come out with impeccable victories. And we did just that. As you also see, we have 65 points in the Premier League, leading the league. In second place is Chelsea, behind us by 4 points. So if we can win one of our last games in the Premier League, we should be able to win the league. And next we do have West Ham. I'm going to simulate this game. It's at home. We should be able to win the Premier League right here. And we do 3-0. If Chelsea didn't, I think it's a fact that we just did win the Premier League, and we do, although that's not good. David De Gea out with a broken rib for 6 weeks, so we're going to be playing with our backup keeper in the Champions League final. That's not the way you like to end this season. De Gea's out for 6 weeks. We got 12 more mil. Wait, what happened? When did we get knocked out? I didn't even realize we lost on penalties. We lost in round 6 of the FA Cup against Brighton, as we did win the Carabao Cup, so the treble is still on if we do win the Champions League final. It's Watford versus Burnley. That's just an interesting matchup, isn't it? Champions League final, Man U versus Spurs, who we have dominated this season. As who did they beat in the semifinal? They beat Liverpool. So it was almost a full entire English semifinal. Final Premier League table, we win the league by 5 points. Final 4, Man U, Man City, Arsenal, and Everton. Watford in 5th. Chelsea in 6th. Liverpool all the way down in 8th. Spurs, who were taking on the Champions League final, finishes behind Leicester City, Watford, Everton, West Ham in 10th. Any more shockers? You have the bottom 3. Sheffield United, Crystal Palace, and Bournemouth. As we have one final training session before the final game of this series, Champions League final. And last but not least, Rashford all the way up to an 87 rated, as he has improved tremendously through this series. As advancing final 30th of May 2020 came Man U. I don't care about the youth squad players at this point. Like, screw you. We're worried about the Champions League final. We don't want any distractions heading into the final game of this series. Watford won the FA Cup. I don't care. Stop ruining my happiness. Finally, Spurs, Man United. I'm not even sure where the Champions League final is this year, but I guess we'll find out because we're there. As we'll auto-replace the unavailable players. What lineup are we going to be rocking out with? Champions League final. Spurs' second consecutive Champions League final. Are they going to be able to win? Hopefully not. Do we just go ahead? Do we put the youngster in at net, the 17-year-old Emerald, for the Champions League final instead of Grant? Why not? He's experienced, Grant is, but why not? The freaking youngster helped us out in the Champions League game that we did play early on in this series. And why not bring in a youngster for the Champions League final in net as the starting lineup for the Champions League final? Ronaldo and Rashford up front, Royce and Bale on the wing, Pogba, Modric in the middle, Chiellini, Ramos in the back with Marcelo on the left, Ashley Young, the veteran, on the right with Emerald in net. This is going to be interesting. Billy Sharp and Vardy on the bench in case we need somebody late. Maguire in case we need a late defensive substitution. Lingard on the bench as well. Same as Alvarez. We might need to bring him on too. We saw the spark that he did provide earlier on in the year. There's Daniel James and Pereira as well, boys. It is time. Maybe I'll bring on Tuanzebe instead of Pereira. Yeah, we need one more defensive substitution just in case. As boys, it's time. Champions League final. Let's end this series by winning Champions League and the treble. Ataturk Olympia Stadium in Turkey. Champions League final. Man U and Spurs. We got to get it done, dudes. What was the biggest upset? Spurs beat PSG pretty bad. And really nothing else really stands out to me. It's time, dudes. Series comes down to this. If we don't win this match, series has been a complete failure. Oh my, no, bad. 1-0 Tottenham. The 12th minute. Literally their first time on that half of the field. Maybe David De Gea saves that. Oh, maybe this is going to be a bigger problem than what I expected. Awful defending there from Ashley Young. As that was just actually an insane play. Who was that even scored? Can't tell. Don't care. 1-0. Got to answer quickly. Oh, this is not good. Our defense is just so bad right now. I don't know what the problem is. Nice job there. Just get the ball out. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Ashley Young. You did something productive for us. Oh, Cristiano Ronaldo. Come on. Be a champion. Oh, that was so close. That's what Ronaldo can do, though. Make something out of nothing. Oh, it's David De Gea's reincarnation. How does that ball even get through to Harry Kane? You've got to do better than that. How is that not a second goal? No way. Are you kidding me, dude? How are these balls getting through? Chiellini is absolutely atrocious, man. Absolutely disgustingly atrocious. Like, how do you not close down this ball? Like, how? It is disgusting. That is stupid and disgusting. 2-0. We've got to come back fast, or it's a GG. I don't even want to talk about it. We're gonna make some immediate substitutions here. I know this is absolutely disgusting, but formation completely changed. Brought on Vardy. Brought on Lingard. Hopefully, this is enough for us to muster up some goals quickly, because we got to get in this quick if we want a freaking chance. This could be... That's the difference in having David De Gea and a 17-year-old in net. It hit off his freaking, like, how? I don't even look at it. I don't even look at it. The series is just freaking ruined. Finally, get the ball. Get the ball. Get it. Get the ball. Somebody show some freaking urgency and steal this ball from Harry Kane. Oh my God, that was almost it. That was almost it. There's still a chance. He was offside. Oh my, that could have been it. That's the difference right there. Because they have a competent keeper and we don't. Oh, how does he save that, dude? I'm so upset. Taking off Gareth Bale for the youngster. We got to score this. Like, we've yet to score on a set piece this entire season. This has got to be the first one. Come on. Of course he saves it. 5 minutes left to go. We've lost. Like, how are you not defending that, dude? That's the fourth goal, isn't it? That's the fourth goal.
Could be a minimum of 2 minutes.
That's the end of the series. I'll see you guys in hell.